Hey guys, welcome back to Challenge Accepted. Satiel here with Aphmau.
Hello!
And today we're going to be playing Risk of Rain, the demo version that is now out. This is a very interesting action platformer with some roguelike elements to it. It's obviously the demo, it's not out yet, it's still being funded right now. So you can actually download the demo in a couple different places. You can check out their main website of riskofrain.tumblr.com. And you can also check out the Kickstarter, of course. You just type in Risk of Rain. And, the main people developing this is a couple of guys, Duncan and Paul. Some college students, just trying to make a really cool game. And I think they really did a good job. So we're going to jump into that, in a few seconds here. And, let's go ahead and jump right in and see what this game is about.
You really kept us on edge there.
I'll give you a few seconds of anticipation. Certainly.
Take it in.
So I chose the commander there at first. There's two main guys. I'm going to be the commander here. As you can see, he has the gun to go with. The other guy is the miner, and he actually does more close range stuff, but I like long range stuff. So as you can see, pretty typical kind of side scrolling, but the art in this game is a little weird and interesting.
The game looks incredibly vast, like the platforming.
Yeah. So you got like a kind of little pixelated dude going on down there, and the layout for the skills. I'm actually using a gamepad because it supports that right out of the box, which is pretty cool. So the actual skills are more like a MOBA type deal. So you got your first and second skills there, which do damage. A third skill, which is this sort of rolling skill. And then a fourth skill, which does a lot of damage, but it has a larger cooldown time.
That jellyfish really wanted you.
yeah. That jellyfish was really scary. So yeah.
I was going to ask, this looks like a really good game that would support multiplayer very well. Does it have that aspect in it?
That's definitely one thing they are going to actually work towards. It's not a for sure thing yet, because I know the developers really want to get a game out there. They want to add as much as possible, make it great, but of course they do want a finished product. But if you go check out their website, they do mention that in their actual development logs as well. If this thing has multiplayer, I think it will be very interesting to see this with multiplayer. Especially roguelike games with multiplayer are always great. So the one real neat thing about Risk of Rain, which really makes it stand out, is the longer you play the game, the more difficult it gets. So if you look at the top right corner here, we actually have like a timer going. And basically the difficulty right now is very easy. So we've only been playing for a couple of minutes, so we're still at very easy. As time picks up, the monsters will get stronger, and there will be more of them for you to deal with. So you always got to be kind of on your toes here. You want to kind of go through here as quickly as you can.
That's even if you're on the same level?
Yeah, so it'll change quickly. So I believe the 5-minute mark, which I hope we can get to here, the 5-minute mark is when it turns from very easy to easy, and then it keeps going in that order. It goes to medium, and then difficult, very difficult, and it just keeps getting harder and harder. Obviously, since this is the demo, there's only a couple of levels here on, really. But they are already randomly generated. So just like any good roguelike game, the same playthrough is never going to be, you can never really get the same playthrough twice, which is a really good feeling.
That actually is really refreshing. I like not being able to know what's coming next and always being surprised.
Yeah, exactly. So this game does a really good job of that. And so basically right now I'm looking for the teleporter. So the main sort of quest they laid out for us here is find the teleporter. That's actually down here as well. Find the teleporter. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to kill these guys as quickly as possible. I do not want to be on this level when we hit 5 minutes. It's just going to be a flurry of monsters.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Is there any kind of backstory to this game? Is there any premise?
As for lore and stuff, the only stuff I found so far is the actual items. So we, for some reason, haven't got any items yet, but there are items you can pick up and you can buy, and those items actually have an item log. So you can actually find information pertaining to what kind of item it is, where the item came from, who developed it, little quirky stuff like that. even though it's not in the demo yet, they are making a monster log as well. So it'll be like almost like your character's personal experience with the monsters. And you write down like, you know, I found this monster today and he was like this and this and he was scary and he almost killed me. That kind of stuff is always cool.
The monster was scary. State the obvious.
The monster was very scary.
It was very scary.
So let's see if we can, here we go. So this is one of the, sort of statues here. I could pay 17 gold and may or may not get an item. It's a chance for reward. Oh, here we go. I got gasoline. Killed enemies set the ground on fire. So whenever I kill somebody, the ground sets on fire. I picked up a barbed wire. So now anytime an enemy hits me, he's automatically hit with a sort of barbed wire. It's pretty awesome.
Do those effects last for only the level, or how's the duration on them?
They actually last throughout your entire playthrough of the game. So as long as you don't die, of course, you know, it's permadeath. So once you die, you're done for that match. But it stays with you. And the wonderful thing is, it took me a few playthroughs to notice this, but they actually stack. So if you get like more than one barbed wire, or here I'm gonna get a goat's hoof, which makes me run faster. Most of them, I'm not sure if all of them, but most of them actually stack to where it will double the potency of that item, which is really awesome because the one thing with this game is really the more bonus items you have, the lot easier it's going to be for you to run through this thing.
Ooh. I actually saw it was called Paul's Goat's Hoof. I'm wondering if that's a little pun intended.
I don't know. I have no idea who Paul is. Oh, wait, that's right. Paul is the actual PR and game design. Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Someone is getting way too into this game, and that's another thing I don't understand. For me, games like this is kind of like I'd be really quiet during the entire playthrough because it just looks like one of those games that would get pretty difficult. And as I can see, your difficulty level has actually increased.
Yeah, it's we're up to easy now. I told you, I was not lying. It gets harder, and I think the teleport. Oh no, I fell. This is tough. I'm still looking for... I think the teleporter might actually be this way. Sometimes you actually spawn... I missed it again. Sometimes you actually spawn pretty close to it. Sometimes you gotta work for it. Third time's a charm. Come on. One thing is kind of difficult is actually getting on these ropes here. You have to hold up, which makes it a little difficult because the fact that the jump is so small. So yeah, I keep missing it. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, the jump is kind of small. Let's see here.
It looks difficult, especially because the character is really tiny. I like that about the game because it gives you an abundance of monsters to fight, but at the same time, it's kind of like looks a little small, but it still serves its purpose. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I at first when I loaded up, I thought my screen was having some sort of issue, but it kind of grows on you. Like, I like how small the guys are, and the monsters get pretty enormous, so the boss fights are pretty big. So you actually kind of need all this space here to sort of run around and things like that. And let's see if we can actually get to the teleporter here. I've never played something like this with the sprite being so small, but it has like its own advantages, like I say. So once you're in like a flurry of monsters, you'll see, you'll be thankful that you have so much room to run around in.
Yeah. I can only imagine. It also looks like...
Whew, I made it.
Fifth time's the charm.
Yeah.
That's a new saying.
100th time's the charm. I can't get those little guys.
That was just practice.
Yeah, exactly. And, more power-ups over here on this side. And I think we're actually getting to the teleporter soon. Like I said, randomly generated. I never know where this thing's going to be. And I think this is the longest I've gone on this actual level.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of scared.
That should be fun. So, is the boss difficulty increased with the increment in level or time?
I believe so. There's a couple different bosses in the demo. You guys check it out. I know that the more you play, the bosses tend to get a lot harder. They have more health. Sometimes they even have like a double health bar, it seems, to where you have to knock down the first health bar and then get their second one, which is a real pain, of course. But there it goes, top right corner. There we go. There goes the teleporter. Excellent. And we just gotta stay alive for 90 seconds. Here goes one of the bosses. I really like this boss, the Golem. And I actually have a neat little ability here that I just picked up. I'm going to show you guys. Stop time. There you go. I stopped time for about 10 seconds here.
That seems very helpful.
This is extremely helpful. One of the most helpful things that I've ever found in this game. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. We can do it. We can do it, guys. Come on. And come on, dodge through, dodge through. There we go. Come on, stun them. Oh, buy more items. There we go. There we go.
Boss fight. Buy more items.
Boss fight. Time to buy more items.
I'll just do a little shopping here while this big stone golem comes at me. I'll be fine.
Yeah, and I see I just picked up an item that increases my health generation, which is going to be very useful for this boss fight because I need to regenerate my health as quickly as I possibly can. Here we go.
You know what? I underestimated the small stature of your character. The boss compared to him, it looks amazing. Actually, it makes it more epic.
Yeah, it's a nice contrast. That's what I was talking about, like with the small pixels. There we go. Come on, come on, take them out. Actually, once you hit the limit, there is a once you hit that 90-second limit, then all the monsters stop spawning. So you have a limited amount of monsters you have to take care of, which is kind of like your congratulations for surviving the 90 seconds because you have used the time again. And it's like we're coming on 10 minutes. Let's see if I can get
10
this guy
minutes.
taken care of.
Oh my gosh, 10 minutes. Oh
yeah,
no.
I know. Yeah, in this game, you don't want to get to 10 minutes. You don't want to get to 5 minutes. You want to go as fast as possible, and I've made the mistake of taking way too long. But hopefully I can actually take this guy out in a few seconds here. I think I will be able to. Here we go.
10 minutes, his health just regens. That'd be terrible.
And there we go. Come on, come on. He's almost dead. Come on. Use my... There we go. Took him out.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
But, yeah, guys, this is Risk of Rain. Great new little action platformer here with lots of wonderful roguelike elements. Go check it out on riskofrain.tumblr.com. Check out their Kickstarter. Check out the demo. You're going to have lots of fun. I guarantee it. And thanks again, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you later.
See ya.